can't really see in there, but yeah, it's nice and crusty. You can see the light going right through, and the actual shock absorber turret is all rusted out. So today I'll pretty much show you how to repair that with metal. Let's not do it the cheap way. The original owner did it with fiberglass, and it's nice and crunchy. So the first step would really be to remove all the trimming, which is in the garage right now. The side trimming is held on by clips, and there's one right near the bottom of the door down there. And then there's the bottom of the trunk, which is held on by 3 bolts, which are right here, right here, and right here. They're all 15 millimeters, and the bolts holding your base, if you have one, are 8 millimeters. So yeah, I'll remove the base, and we'll see what's behind. Remove my tire, because I like my tires, and they're quite expensive, just to assess the damage from down here, and everything actually looks pretty okay. It's mostly just around the suspension, the shock absorber, that I see all the rust. So I grab my handy tool, good old hammer, and I'm going to see where all the rust is. Oh, right here. And for sure I'm going to cut everything else with a grinder until I find good metal. Let's just move that wire out of the way just so I don't crush it. Could be useful in the future. Beginning later, I was able to pretty much find out where and why my shock turret was nice and flexible. It's because the bottom is the only solid part that was still holding it. And luckily the bottom is still solid, so it's mostly just reinforcing right here and aligning it properly so I don't get any problems in the future. So I'll pretty much grab the grinder and cut all the wheel arch away and rebuild it out of fresh steel. From here we can pretty much see that all of this here is rusted. And again, it's actually a really common problem with Fords and their fucking cheap undercoating that just keeps humidity in and makes your metal rust. Look at that crap. That's their factory undercoating. They tell you that they can spray on if you want to protect your car against rust. Decided to protect a bit my nice interior, and we'll grab the good old grinder, and we'll just cut the shit out of that thing. 2 cutting discs later, that's pretty much the whole fender. So I cut and cut and cut, and now it's pretty much ready. A few chunks of metal, mostly mixed up with fiberglass, but there you go. That's my fender right there. I'll grab a grinding disc and remove all the rust from the other surfaces before getting them ready to be painted. A few steps later, I took a grinding wheel and I removed all the paint around the wheel well. And I went at the good old Princess Auto, and let's grab the light. Bought a few steel bars, angled iron, U-iron, piece of steel, and that good old straight bar. So first thing I did was a bend just to complete the wheel arch. Down there it's just going to be nice and straight. Started to weld. Cheap, bad, and beginner weld, but still. Same on the top here. And now I'm proud to say that it's almost nice and solid, so at least the turret will be supported. And next step will be the funniest one. It's pretty much completing everything here with a nice little rounded piece of steel. Yeah. So let's put that on a hold for tonight, and I'll get back to you tomorrow morning. And now, quite a few hours later, we have all the patch welded in. Quite a few chunks of steel. And little strength test to see how good it is. I'd say it's not going anywhere. So we'll just make sure all the small holes are welded, and I might just fill them up with silicone just to make sure no water doesn't come in. And then we'll paint it with a little undercoat. Good old tumbler.